Alright, back with you on the Rich Van Tassel channel, discussing tonight's Thursday night football game. The Atlanta Falcons, 5-0 Atlanta Falcons, travel to New Orleans to face the 1-4 New Orleans Saints. The injury report first for the visiting Atlanta Falcons. All of their injuries, they do have a lot, but they are all listed as probable. So we're expecting that most of them will go, if not all of them. Julio Jones and Leonard Hankerson's the wide receivers. Devontae Freeman, the impressive rookie running back. Jacob Tamme, the tight end. Tevin Coleman, the running back. Roddy White, the wide receiver, and Ricardo Allen, the safety. For the New Orleans Saints, only two listed. Marcus Colston, the wide receiver, is probable, and Marcus Colston is doubtful. Brandon Cooks, the other wide receiver, is probable. So you look at Atlanta, you look at those injuries. Again, we're expecting most of them to go. Matt Ryan might be without. Julio Jones and Roddy White, as well as Leonard Hankerson, all his wide receivers. So that if any of them can't go, that's obviously going to affect the vaunted passing game of Atlanta. Devontae Freeman as well has been very impressive. If he can't go, that could cause a problem for the Falcons. But again, I always expect probable they're going to go. The Saints, if Marcus Colston, who's been very reliable for Drew Brees, not really having the best year this year, if he can't go, that could be a problem as well. The Saints have a lot of problems. They're hoping that their home crowd can get them going tonight. Colston only 18 receptions for 200 yards through 5 games. He's a much better player than that. Looks like age might be catching up with him just a bit. Brandon Cooks is impressive. He is probable to go. So the rookie is going to look to carry the slack if Marcus Colston's absence at doubtful, expecting him not to play. This is a game we discussed many times. How many games are the Saints going to lose, and when are the Falcons going to lose? They didn't get away with one last week, but they certainly got out with a tough victory, tough earned victory against the Redskins last week. I thought the Redskins were going to win that game. I think Atlanta's due for a loss. As we discussed when New Orleans played Dallas, they have to win at some point. Now, they did win against Dallas, then lost against Philadelphia. It did not look good. It's really tough to pick the Saints. At this point, they're just not playing up to caliber. But I have to assume that they're going to win this game, because I think more so that the Saints not walking into a win. I think it's time for Atlanta to walk into a loss. Got a little tongue tied there. My apologies. New Orleans, if they want to have any hopes in the division, which is slipping away, and they're almost certainly not going to win it, they would have to win tonight. They're going to be desperate. Drew Brees, look for him to play his absolute best, and even without Colston, he's going to look to get the ball out of the backfield to the C.J. Spillers. Mark Ingram probably going to run the ball. They're going to look to keep Atlanta's offense off the field. I think Atlanta's defense has been overshadowed a bit. And I don't mean overshadowed as they've played well. I believe they've been overshadowed as far as their deficiencies. Sorry about that. But I believe Atlanta's been overshadowed by their defense. The deficiencies have been overshadowed. They've certainly given up points. The Eagles in the second half of that game were running all up and down on them. The Cowboys in the first half. So Drew Brees is going to look to exploit that defense, and we'll see what he can do. Again, there's no real reason that I would pick New Orleans other than I believe Atlanta's due for a loss and New Orleans is going to be desperate. So with that being said, I'm expecting it to be somewhat high scoring despite the injuries. I'm looking at 27-23 New Orleans tonight, and they're going to try to salvage their season there. So that's it. We did the baseball update for you. We now have this game tonight. Be sure to stay tuned tomorrow. Again, I will be on the Brookdale Student Radio. That's the HD bandwidth of 90.5, so be sure to stay tuned for that. As well, I will also be recording the video, which I will post to the YouTube channel as well. So, however you listen, I'd like you to listen to both, but it really doesn't matter. Just make sure to catch that. I'd certainly love to broadcast live to anyone interested. So that's the 90.5 HD frequency you have to be on to hear that. So we'll give you the breakdown of the games tomorrow, and other than that, we'll see you soon, and enjoy the game tonight, the baseball and the football, whichever you choose to watch. So have a good one. Thank you.